Hello everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, I wanted to show my last haul of films that I decided to buy before the year's out. And it being past the end of the Criterion sale, I decided to buy a couple before the sale was out. With me, I have 8 Criterion sales and 6 Blu-rays. There's 2 that I bought in Criterion that are pre-order, but they're arriving shipped, so they're not out yet. But I will show you what the films are. I'm gonna do my best just to quickly show and describe the film. Try to make it a short, sweet video. Because I like watching movie hauls, and movie hauls are the best. Are very fun. All right, So let's get into it. All right, we're gonna start with the Criterion Collection. I have 8 on me personally. There's 2 more that hasn't arrived because they're pre-orders, and I will show them afterwards. The first one is The Last Emperor. Beautiful art, beautiful cover, awesome. For what I know from this film, I saw the trailer and it's pretty interesting. It's like a young emperor trying to rule the world and learning the ways of how to rule, becoming a proper leader or so. People have said it's gorgeous. The scenery is amazing. So I'm definitely excited to see this one. So that's the first one. Next one is Demon Pawn. So I didn't buy this one off the start of the sale. I was holding off on it because I saw some reviews like it was 3 out of 5. It was mid into like the review stars, but I was always keen to it because that cover, it looks so like interesting, and like the colors of the outfits, and then I saw the trailer and it's very, you know it just feels like a fun watch, and it has the horror element. So I decided to pick this up in last minute, so I'm very excited to see this as well. That was a film that was supposed to be watching Halloween, but I didn't get to it at the time. Next one, number 3, Adam Sandler's Punk Drunk Love. I've never watched this film. I've heard this is one of Adam Sandler's serious type of movie. Like he takes a serious role on the character he plays, and I don't I don't remember watching a serious Adam Sandler film because he's known for comedy. I haven't watched Uncut Gems. I didn't decide to buy it because I feel like it's too modern to be on Criterion, but I heard it was good. I don't know if it's on a streaming service, but I will watch it sometime in the future. But this just seems like a right pick because it might be one of his first roles in terms of like being a serious character, right? The only film that comes to mind when it comes to Adam Sandler being serious is Click, when he's facing like his father in the end, all that stuff. But I actually really excited to see this. I like seeing comedians in like serious type of roles because you could see how far they can go as an actor. They're not like a one trick pony, you know what I mean? So he's not just a comedian. He could do other stuff and be very, very sure of his acting skills. So I'm actually very, very excited to see that one. Fourth one. This is called Stalker by Travolsky. So I don't believe I see as much Travolsky films, and it's just brand new to me. So I do have a couple of Travolsky films I picked up, and I've seen Stalker, and a lot of people have reviewed Stalker saying this is like it's just gorgeous. Like you could pause the movie and it's just like an art. You could just put it up on the wall and it just looks amazing. And I just really want to check this out. I've heard and seen a lot of amazing like scenes and just sequences of events in this film that just looks amazing. So I am really excited to watch this one, honestly. And this one is the next Travolsky film that I actually picked up, and it's called Mirror. And look at this box; it's so awesome. And I'm sure there's a lot. It's quite thick, But Mira, after watching the film, the trailer, it looks very, very intriguing. Just like the cinematic, again, Travolsky. He's a Soviet Russian. No, like his movies take place in Russia, so all the themes are there, and all the environments and the broken down themes. I don't know. It just I've never seen a Travolsky film, but all his clips and scenery and environments and sequences just look so like breathtaking. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like you're watching it and you're just like you're in awe that someone can create this type of scenery just because of an idea from just having it, right? So this is definitely one of the films I'm very excited. I feel like I have to watch this one at night. I don't know, but I'm very excited to watch this one. 100%. The next one, don't bash me, but I've never seen this film, and I've actually picked up the box set for it. And this is an awesome collection. Silence of the Lambs. I know this is a classic. I know about. Oh, there's like a dent. Oh, that sucks. That doesn't. Oh well. This is a classic. It's called classic. I know the scenes. I know the quotes. I know the horror aspect, but I've never seen it in its entirety. Right? I've only seen clips and just moments that's been quoted time and time again. So I'm actually very excited to watch this. This came out in 1991, which is wild. So very interesting. And this box, look at that cover. It's amazing. I don't know, it's just so good. I like having like pieces of movies that's just like you look at it, it's like, whoa, I want to see this now. Okay, the next one is Onibaba. I didn't pick this up in the first sale. I believe it's in July. I didn't pick this up. It looked pretty cool because of the cover. It's like the demon. And then when watching one of the videos of Criterion, one actor was it what's his name? Damn it. It's not. I don't remember, but he picked this up, and it's like one of the scariest films he's ever seen, or like when he was young, and it just carried over into his art and his work. So I definitely want to check this out. And I've seen a clip of the demon coming down, and it looked very terrifying. And I wonder, while watching the film in sequence, when that clip happens or when that sequence happens, will I be terrified uh, greater than I was when I just saw it on YouTube? You know what I mean? But this is definitely a film I'm kind of excited. I'll watch this at night. It's definitely like a old school Japanese horror film, and might be a good time. Black and white, definitely a good time. And the last one for the Criterion sale pickup is Barry Lyndon. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. I've never watched this. I've seen a lot of posts about this film. They picked it up, and everyone's like, awesome pick, great pick, amazing film. And I've never watched this. And then I watched the trailer, and most of the reviews have said, "Oh, if you don't like slow storytelling, character building, this film is not for you." And I'm totally the opposite. I love character building. I love dialogue. I love conversations. And it's like they have that and the environment and then like the stage play and everything on it. It's like immaculate. It's it's said to be a masterpiece. I've never seen it. I really want to see it because I love that type of era in film, like old English or different manner of speak. It definitely keeps me within the storytelling. It captures me and like puts me within the film, and I love that when it comes to dialogue. So I'm actually very excited to see this. Very, very excited to see this. So this is the last one, and that's the whole stack for the Criterion films. And I'm very excited to see all of them. None of them are blind picks, but you know, I tend not to do blind picks because I don't want to be bummed out of a film I picked out. So yeah, I'm just excited to see them. Okay, so these next two are two of the last two Criterion films I've ordered within the stack. These two I've not received because they're being shipped. So I'll show the first one. I'll show the cover right there, right now. It is called The Beast. And I didn't realize this is a 2023 film. When I saw the trailer, it seems very intriguing. Like this character goes to her past lives and live the lives of what she could have been or could have had or what she was. And there's always a guy present through each era trying to win her affection. So just the idea of her living her past lives and like just being present in those eras just seems super intriguing. It's super like out there, right? So that's definitely a film I'm very excited to get. Once I get it, I'm probably gonna watch it that night. So yeah, I'm very excited. And the title, The Beast, so that might be some innuendo and to something within the film, which might be a fun time. It got good ratings, you know, might be very interesting. And the last one on the Criterion film, it is called, I'll show right now, Evil Does Not Exist. Uh, this film, I believe when I saw the trailer, it's about like a major company trying to tear down or make way within like a forest area, and that forest area supplies like water, food, just the elements towards the near village, and the near village is protesting this renovation from this corporation, and they're defending it because that's what they live off from. And it seems like a very deep story about preserving nature and how nature is very important to us, and the way we use nature affects us all. And once we destroy it and we don't see how resourceful nature is, even if it's not so grand, just by like your local forest or your local park or whatever, still provides something within a small town or a small community, right? And just having that being destroyed by a huge major corporation can like destroy in a town's life of residency and employment and all that stuff. So it's definitely an interesting film. I do like it. And then the trailer, it just showed the cinematography of it. It just looks amazing. So I'm very excited for that one. Very, very excited. It just looks beautiful. It looks amazing. And yeah, that one is the last film from the Criterion stack. And I hope to get them soon. They're supposed to come next week, actually. So I'm very excited. Very excited. So now I will go through my Blu-ray stack. I have 6 movies here. I'm just go as quickly as possible and just show like a talk about like a small synopsis of it. I've only seen one film in this stack. I'll get to it. I'll save it for the end because I know what that film was. So I just picked it up because of the genre. First film, Mars Express. If you like Blade Runner, like literally Blade Runner the first one and Blade Runner the second one, and maybe even like Ghost in the Shell, This might be the film for you. I have not seen this film, but I've seen the trailer when G Kid like presented it, and it went to theaters. I was unfortunate enough I wasn't been able to like watch it in theaters, but I wanted to, and I found this. I'm like, oh, this is out physically, so I'm very excited for this. I'm very very excited for this. Animated films are, they're just like we have to preserve them because like they're just so special. It's just so good. So Mars Express. If you like Blade Runner, like I said, definitely check this out. This is a Travolsky film. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. Nostalgia. Um, Again, I saw the trailer. It just looks gorgeous. I don't know what else to say. He has an amazing imagination. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I saw that one clip on the trailer where the terrain just it's just like bumpy and it looks surreal. Uh, yeah, definitely gonna be a watch for me. Very excited. The next one, Simple, Sisu. I've never seen it, but this is one of the films that when John Wick came out and it made its money, I believe it was John Wick 2, and then this came out, and then John Wick 3 came out. John Wick pretty much spawned the genre of like one man versus everyone. Um, in this day and age, because back in the day, I'm sure they still had movies within that genre, but it definitely inspired a lot of these types of films. I have another one within the same genre, but Sisu seems like a fun time. I definitely wanted to watch this one in theaters, but I never got to it. So I'm actually very excited. This is definitely like a good popcorn film. I need some action films in my life. This is another one. So I've seen this one, but I just picked it up because the ending is so sick. Monkey Man. My only problem is a small review. My only problem with this film is that it has very, uh, man, it has a lot of sequences and like events of like flashbacks and reminiscing, but it's always using the same um the same memory, if you understand my drift, right? You're seeing the same thing over and over and over, so the main character can reflect on it and keep that reminder of the event of to pursue his goal, right? It's just, man, I don't know. It sounds like I'm picky, but if the memory of the thing you're looking at is like that one guy who's turning around and just standing on top of the hill, you're always gonna see that memory when you're having a flashback. And especially in the film. In real life, I get it because that's what you saw in perspective. In a film, I don't know, it just felt repetitive. Everything else was great. The build up, the sequence of like building up character, what he becomes, what he's trying to achieve, and that ending, it's so good. That final line Monkey Man gives to the bad guy. Oh my god! I was like, hell yeah, bro! I love that ending. It was so good, and it's just a fun time. But like that's my only gripe. Like the flashback sequences, it was just over and over and over and over and over. It was just a lot. But overall, it's definitely a fun time. I am actually really excited to watch this again, just because of like the fighting and the events of it. Next one, I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack. Pulp Fiction. I've never watched it. I've seen the clips. I know the quotes. I know the scenes. I've never watched it full. And I am actually really excited to watch this because it's like those old school movies that are so, you know, praised. It's always fun watching a praise high awarded movie that you've never watched. It's one of those special moments like, oh, you've never seen this film? You have to watch it. All right, I'll check it out. But I am actually really excited because it's just one of those films, right? And it's by Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino. So it's definitely a good time, and won like freaking 7 awards out of that. That's crazy. Two more to go. One, Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've never seen this film at all, but I'll be watching YouTube videos on on Smosh, if you guys watch Smosh, and this film always comes up, and I've never seen it. So I just picked it up because it's talked about a lot. So Breakfast at Tiffany's looks like a fun time. It's an old school type of film, but I'm actually very excited to see this. Actually, it looks like a fun time, you know. And this last one, I as well have never seen this one, but I've heard about it, and it's always talked about within film. Uh, Casablanca, I believe, is a classic black and white film. Um, yeah, I didn't see the trailer or anything, but I just remember the title. Yeah, I just picked it up because it's one of those films that you constantly hear, that's been praised back in the day, and it's just I've always wanted to watch it, and yeah, I just picked it up. I'm excited to watch this one, but I feel like I have to be in the mood to watch this. This might be a slow burn. Um, but yeah, those are all the films that I picked up in total of, what is it, 15 plus the 2 is 17. And just for a little bonus, I picked up 2 CDs. Uh, One is Coraline, the 15th anniversary edition of the movie. I saw this on the shelf and I was like, this is real? And I looked it up and it was released not too long ago. So, and the cover is like lenticular. I don't know if you could see. I don't know if I could twist it on the camera. Yeah, you could see it. It's the mother putting the button on her eye. Yeah, you could see. It's pretty dope. I like it. I love the film. I have the steelbook of it. It's one of those films like stop motion and claymation. Like you have to respect those films just because the time it takes to make it. So I'm actually very excited. It's a nice set. And the last one I had to buy because it's Christmas, and I feel like this CD, this album, would never. It will never go away. It's too popular. And this is my what's the Merry Christmas? Mariah Carey Christmas CD. And I just had to buy it. I had to. I know we all hate the song. I know we hate the music from the Christmas season, but I feel like this is the CD. Like, it'll just never die. It'll never go away just because she's making millions off of that one song. Um, yeah, I just had to buy it. I'm definitely excited to actually hear the whole album and not just one song. So it might seem torturous, but I'm actually really excited to see to hear it in its entirety. Yeah. And that's it for my movie haul collection for the end of this year. I picked up quite a lot from this Criterion sale and some Blu-rays here and there. As you can see of my movie stack over here, I have a bunch of films, and I love film. I love collecting them. I love watching movies. This whole stack right here, I have not seen. So if you want me to review some, please let me know. If you have any suggestions on films I should check out, please let me know. And if you enjoy what you watch, then click a like, subscribe if you like. I will see how far I'll go into this film category because I love movies. I love talking about movies. I love storylines. And I might review a movie here and there, maybe some new movies that comes out in theaters, and I'll talk about it. But we'll see. For now, I just enjoy talking about the movies I've picked up, just because I like buying movies. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a nice day. Have fun watching the movies, and please go watch something in the theater. It's definitely a better experience than watching it at home. All right, all right. I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.